Ecco Port version 1.1 is here. Infu's finale post came a day early, which makes this seem a day late, but I promise it's not. I fixed a bunch of bugs and also added some stuff that I had been hoping to release in version 1.0. If any of you tried to use the Ecco Port at the same time as the shroom log, you might have noticed that there was a classifier conflict between the trumpet fruit and the shroom log. This has now been fixed. I also made some minor changes to the trumpet and triffid plants in general, added permeability to the trumpet fruit, and a nutrient requirement for them to sprout. I also improved their crowding detection, so hopefully you won't get clusters of plants very close together. Additionally, their fruits now have a lifespan when picked. The issue of Xander Fish getting stuck in caves and tunnels has been fixed. I know that little guy looks a little bit stuck, but I promise he's not. He's just a little stupid. I also added the marine terrarium to the list of places where Xander Fish can spawn naturally. Goldfish will now check to see if you have the desert nursery installed before spawning in the desert pond. If you do, they'll go to the marine terrarium instead. I added the Firefly vendor and mother to help combat rapid die-off in Firefly populations. And finally, I added the Spinamosa cactus, glowworms, Tantris berries, the spider, and the arnica berries she guards. And can we just take a minute to talk about the spider really quick, because I'm quite proud of this. It's the first real walk cycle I've animated. The doozers don't count because they don't actually walk, they just sort of hop along. So for the first walk cycle I've ever done to be an 8-legged creature, I feel was kind of ambitious, and I think I did pretty good, all things considered. She will eat fireflies, dragonflies, and mosquitoes naturally, although I will admit she's garbage at catching the mosquitoes. But you can, generally speaking, feed her any bugs you find. And finally, the Pulsella Berries, which I'm honestly not happy with, but it's far too late for me to change my mind. I also added a familiar face. Don't worry, you can't miss it. And hopefully I fixed the catalog issue. I had no idea that the original Ecco Port did not come with the catalog files. This is particularly devastating because I'd made a whole, plot point about it. The idea was that the Ecco Port was made by a team of researchers who went to Albia after the volcanic eruption, and went about cloning everything that they could to try and preserve Albia's biodiversity. And that's reflected in a lot of the catalog files, so I was really upset when I found out it didn't have them. Anyway, now you can learn all about it. One more thing, I fixed the issue with the Desert Rock Unstucker. It no longer gives invalid targ errors, and instead of just teleporting the rocks away magically, it kicks them off the cliff. There is also now a very subtle visual cue that you have it installed. Up here I added this little star that has a yellow tint instead of a blue one. But I have to say, out of everything in the Ecco Port, the Spinamosa cactus is by far the most satisfying. One last thing before the disco, I am also releasing the Synergy Norns. Big thank you to Dragaler for helping me make the genome. These are true cold-bloods. I say helping me make the genome. Basically, Dragaler made the genome and I changed the appearance genes, and then maybe one or two random tweaks just to make them unique. The Wolfling run will be back soon. I just wanted to get all this stuff done and out and released to the public so that you can all enjoy it. That's gonna do it for this video, so thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!